Good day, everyone. How are you doing? I hope all of you are okay, fine, and safe. I am Sir Bryan, your English teacher for today. Before we begin, let us take a moment of silence for the prayer.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم إني أعوذ بك من البرص والجنون والجذام وسيء الأسقام بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم.
Now please settle yourselves with your learning module, paper and pen. And do not forget to confirm your attendance for today to your subject teacher. To start with, here is our most essential learning competency, which is note implicit signals used by the writer to indicate coherence. With these following specific learning objectives. 1. Identify the different types of cohesive devices. 2. Discuss the importance of cohesive devices. And 3. Use cohesive devices in constructing sentences and paragraphs. In your previous lesson, you have learned about modals, the types and its uses. In this lesson, you will learn several types of cohesive devices used by writers to show coherence from one idea to another, from one sentence to another, or from one paragraph to another. These devices also emphasize the importance of different cues and markers that help sentences and paragraphs go together smoothly in order to avoid abrupt jumps or breaks between ideas. Hence, it is expected that at the end of this lesson, you will be acquainted with these different signals and how it should be used in your writings. Now, learners, let us begin with the preliminary activity. Are you ready? Oh, yes, that's great! What you're going to do is, you have to listen to me. I'm going to read the questions carefully, then write a letter of your answer. Write your answer on a separate sheet. Here are the questions and choices. 1. Which of the following cohesive devices is used to signal relation in time? A. But. B. Finally. C. Hence. D. Likewise. 2. Which of the following cohesive devices is used to signal similarity? A. Also. B. However. C. Now. D. Yet. 3. Which of the following cohesive devices is used to signal difference? A. Before. B. But. C. Hence. D. Likewise. 4. Which of the following cohesive devices is used to signal consequences? A. Also. B. As a result. C. Equally. D. Shortly. 5. Which of the following is not an example of a cohesive device? A. Accordingly. B. Consequently. C. Gracefully. D. Subsequently. 6. Africa was once a great continent. Blank, it was divided into 5 regions. A. Before. B. Hence. C. Similarly. D. Therefore. 7. At the end of the World War II, decolonization of Africa took place. Blank drastic changes of government occurred as independent states were being implemented and established. A. As a result. B. But. C. Likewise. D. Whereas. 8. These changes in Africa brought massive confusion among people. Blank. There were prevalent conflicts organized by revolutionists in the areas of the northern and sub-Saharan colonies. A. From then on. B. Likewise. C. Once again. D. Similarly. 9. Cuisine in Africa is combination of fruits, milk, meat products. Blank. The 5 regions of continent have the same recipes for African food which were handed down through the generations, long before it was divided. A. Although. B. Presently. C. Similarly. D. Therefore. And 10. In North Africa, the people show their pride in their embroidery that are individually hand-sewn, creating a culturally intricate design. Blank Western fashion is predominantly the fad in South African region. A. Immediately. B. Likewise. C. Thus. D. Whereas. Now let us check your work. The correct answers from 1 to 10 are 1. B. 2. A. 3. B. 4. B. 5. C. 6. A. 7. A. 8. A. 9. C. And 10. D. I hope you got it correctly. And by that, congratulations! Learners, today we are going to learn and understand that there are words or markers that is used in accordance with its function, such as to signal relations of time, similarity, differences, and consequences to carry out its core goal of achieving consistent and logical relationship among ideas. Generally, these words are called cohesive devices. What are cohesive devices? What are the several types of cohesive devices? When do we use them? We will find out more on this as we go through this lesson. Now, let us try the following activities. The name of our activity is Arrange Me. Now learners, there are jumbled letters from 1 to 10. What you are going to do is arrange the following jumbled letters to form the correct cohesive device that will make the sentence complete. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. Now, I'm going to read to you the jumbled letters. You will be given 5 seconds to answer its number. For number 1, A, L, S, Y, T, L. I'm going to read a sentence and write the correct word in a blank to complete the sentence. When I entered the room, the teacher asked for my notice of admission. Then, she instructed me to introduce myself, and blank, she told me where I need to sit. Two. L A I N F L Y. The doctor's prescription was really effective. Blank, the pain in my knee had dropped. Number 3. S O L A. Sentence: the officers of the organization donated snacks to the frontliners. Blank. The members provided sanitizers and surgical masks too. Four. I L E I S W K E. Sentence: I think guavas taste good. Blank, mangoes taste the same. Number 5. R E O W H E V. Sentence: Anna is an excellent student in school. Blank, she doesn't do homeworks on time. Six. E S N N E H T S E O L. Sentence: it was drizzling outside. Blank, he still pursued his evening run. Seven. E R O F E R E H T. Sentence: the accusation has no genuine evidence. Blank, the case was dismissed. Number 8. I S N E C. Sentence: she refunded the customers. Blank, the item products have not arrived for weeks. Number 9. E R O M V R O E. Sentence: his report was poorly written. Blank, it has no substance. And finally, number 10. R E R T H U F. Sentence: the teacher elucidated the lesson to the class well. Blank, he provided examples to supplement the discussion. Now, learners, let us check your work. The correct answers from 1 to 10 are 1. lastly. 2. Finally. 3. Also. 4. Likewise. 5. However. 6. Nonetheless. 7. Therefore. 8. Since. 9. Moreover. And 10. Further. I hope you got them correctly. Oh, great! Congratulations! You did well in this activity.
We're really proud of all of your accomplishments, and we just wanted to say congratulations.
This time, let us learn what are cohesive devices, what are the several types of cohesive devices, and when do we use them. Cohesive devices are words that link parts within a written article. They are signal words that facilitate the smooth interpretation of ideas of the readers in the manner that writer wants them to be understood. Cohesive devices include transitional words, expressions, and paragraph hooks. What do they do? Cohesive devices aid you to understand a thought from one sentence to another, from one idea to another, and from one paragraph to another through words or phrases. Cohesive devices link the gaps within your sentences and paragraphs to ensure that there are no breaks and abrupt jumps of ideas. Now, learners, let's look at these two examples. Number 1. Facebook is a global social networking platform and it is used by many people across the globe. Number 2. Facebook gives us opportunity to connect with others, but it is also a haven of cyberbullying. As we can see in the first sentence, and is used to add something to the previous statement, resulting to a clearer understanding that the latter is a sentence that gives supplementary information. In the second sentence, but is used to show how something positive and negative is said about Facebook. Therefore, but is used to contrast ideas or to show difference between ideas. Now, what are the different types of cohesive devices? There are several types of cohesive devices, and each type leads your reader to make certain connections or assumptions about the areas you are connecting. Some direct your reader ahead and entail the building of an idea or thought, while others enable your reader to compare and contrast ideas or draw conclusions from the previous thoughts. Now, please take a look at the following examples. Types of cohesive devices. To signal similarity. Likewise, similarly, once again, once more, also, to, equally, identically. Let's use once again in a sentence. He went over the plan once again, stressing the importance of getting the details exactly right. Let's use likewise in a sentence. The food was excellent, likewise the wine. To signal difference. Examples: but, yet, however, although, whereas, though, even so, nonetheless, still, on the other hand, on the contrary. And let me use but in a sentence. Jerick is good in mathematics, but he is weak in English. Let's use however in a sentence too. He is an intelligent boy. However, he lacks good manners. Learning cohesive devices has never been this easy before, right? It seems that you are now ready for another exciting activity. So come on, let us go ahead and have some fun. Let's do finding transition. So what we are going to do right now is to read the paragraph very carefully and listen as well to me. Then pick all cohesive or transitional devices used. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. So come on, let us all read. Here we go. Yesterday, I went walking. Generally, I don't walk in the mornings. However, I could not resist as the sun was shining brightly, and it was a good idea to get some exercise. During my walk, I observed lots of different animals, including birds, butterflies, cows, and goats. As a result, I decided to walk a little further to witness how many more I could see. Finally, I reached the route which would lead me back home. However, I was having so much fun and I decided to continue my walk. Besides, the weather was still warm and I could still feel the gust of fresh air, although the clouds were starting to form, indicating for a rain to come. I was quite a distance away from home when the rain started to fall. To begin with, it was only a gentle drizzle, but it soon began falling more heavily. Consequently, by the time I got home, I was shivering from cold because I was totally wet. Now let us check your work. The cohesive or transitional devices used in the given paragraph are generally, however, and during, as a result, finally, besides, although, to begin with, but, consequently. Learners, did you get the cohesive or transitional devices used in the given paragraph? Wow, I knew it! So by that, you deserve a big round of applause. Congratulations, you did well again. To sum up, let us ponder this. Transitional words have meaning and are not just used at the beginning of sentences. These words can also be utilized to show relationships between different parts of a sentence or a paragraph. As mentioned earlier, they cue readers to the relationships from the preceding sentences or clauses. If you ever use inappropriate transitional word, then readers will be confused with what to mean. Also, sentences do not require cohesive or transitional devices all the time. Do not overuse it. For the continuation and more activities in your self-learning module, please contact your English subject teacher for further instructions. Learners, always remember this. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Keep studying and just enjoy the new normal education, because there is always a rainbow right after the rain. Again, I am Norhanuddin Bryan Adam, or you can call me Sir Bryan. I hope you enjoyed our lesson today. Catch you again. Take care and be safe always.